So today I'm going to be talking about things that we all know are never going to happen in our lives, and yet we keep making our lives harder and trying to say that we do, but we all know that they're never going to happen. They're never going to happen. Ever. Ever. Not going to happen. So the first thing I'd like to talk about is if you're anything like me. I know some people don't do this, but if you're anything like me, you probably do things that are like so far away from what you should be doing in order to get your life into balance or some shit like that. I don't know. But if you're anything like that, you probably do a lot of these things. Probably. So the first thing that I do that I know will never happen is like whenever I'm trying to write anything like a story for ELA or like vocab for social studies, no matter what I'm doing, I always like set out to be like so neat and so perfect and like it's all in like the same ink. It looks beautiful in the beginning. Then towards the end I kind of like stop seeing the point of it all, and I'm just really just trying to get done with this fucking homework. No matter what class, really. And then I look back and I'm trying to study and I'm like, wow, this would have been so much more helpful if this was fucking neat or readable. Either of those. But, another thing that I do all the time that I know will never happen is I always like try to like set up, like I try to like make my room like so organized, and I go above and beyond like organized. I go to like, alright, I'm gonna get drawers for everything, I'm gonna have, certain boxes for like everything, okay? And then, it's like that for the first day, and then you go and you get your new clothes or something, or you get your clothes back from the wash, and you don't want to fold them. You don't want to put them all neatly and nicely in your fucking pile. You want to throw them in a corner and be done. And that's what I do. Almost all of the time. Or another thing that you probably do is, I know everyone talks about this, but say that you're going on a diet. And you always say to yourself, oh, tomorrow, or oh, I'm just having a fat day today, or oh, I'm pregnant, like whatever the fuck your excuse is for the day. You always tell yourself, tomorrow, it's just one day, and that one day turns into 1 week, and that 1 week turns into 1 month, and then sooner or later you're 140 million pounds. That's a true story. Yeah. Or another thing that I do all of the time is I'll say for school, I'll be like, I'm going to organize my locker. I'm going to be a neat student. I'm going to be one of those students who's always got their shit together in their binders, who's always got everything fucking organized. And that never happens either. Ever. Ever. And it's just like, we all know that some of these things are never going to happen, so why do we just make life harder? It's ridiculous. Just accept yourself for the failure that you are. That is such a good attitude to have on life, I'd like to point out. Well, I think I'm done for this video. Have a sexy weekend.